Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Woo.
Hello
Hello, folks.
to the world.
So good to be here. So good to be with
To
you
the
all.
world.
Such a nice
To my
time.
people. To the world.
We're here. We're here.
Oh, to the
Such
world.
a good time. Such good times we have.
To the people. To the gays. You know, just because Pride Month is over, it's not in my heart. We're still here. We're still
That's
there
right. I'm
supporting.
still in Pride year, frankly.
It's just Pride year now.
Yeah, all year long, baby.
Let's just stick to that. You know.
How else does one get through the winter?
Yeah, exactly. Without a warm hug
Oh, indeed.
from
So
your
nice.
from your gay spouse.
So nice to be here with you, my good pal.
Thank you.
My best pal.
Hello. How you doing?
Yes, I'm good. I am good. Yeah, it's been an interesting week because we're going away next week, and obviously it's like.
Well, yeah. Were you one of those twats who count Sunday as the first day of the week?
Oh no! Well, we're going away at the end of this week, technically.
Yes, we're going away on Sunday.
Yeah, and I
At
just
12 o'clock. I'll kicking and screaming. I'll take you because it'll take 4 hours to get there. I'm
Yeah.
about to stretch our feet halfway through, so it'll probably take us 4.5. So
Well, yeah.
yeah,
Well, there's
good.
been some sort of mix-up.
Well, I hope not because I hope we're ready to go because
Yeah.
I get angsty about that shit.
No, I think it'll be okay.
12 on the dad, folks.
Right on the dot.
I'm not trying to be like. I'm just saying I like to calculate this shit.
So I guess all week it's been. I know it's coming up, so I've been a lot more just laid back, honestly.
Well, you're done now, aren't you? You're done till the
I'm all
holiday.
done. No work tomorrow.
I've got 4 hours of work tomorrow.
But like you said, I need more time to pack, so it's
Yeah, I've got 4
uh,
hours of work tomorrow. So
My ratchet ass has to take a while to get everything packed
no,
and
that's
ready.
okay. That's all right. I mean, like that's.
We all are who we are.
Look, I definitely, we are proud.
Very
of you.
proud of you, Dan. Thank you very much.
you.
I knew that you might need a little bit more time. I'm certainly bringing in a few drinks tomorrow just so I can be like, I'm done for now.
It's over.
It's an extra little bit of money on a Saturday, and it could just be that extra little bit of money that makes me enjoy my trip just that little bit more.
You got to make sure you
So-
got enough. Yeah, I managed to get enough this year, thankfully. So we're
Yeah,
all...
me too. Which is funny because like, I think this is the first year I'm going financially stable, and this is our 6th time going.
True.
Well,
So
here I am.
I'm glad that I'm going actually a bit stable this year, mentally and financially.
No, me too. It's
Last year I was neither, so
fair enough.
so this year I am.
Oh
Which is
wow.
good.
Well, look at that. We're here. Oh, should I? Would it work today? Because it's
What's
Friday.
Yes, you can. Please.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
there we go. Thank you, Daniel.
Well, yeah, and then this should come out
Ladies
tomorrow,
and
so
gentlemen, the weekend.
it will still be the weekend.
Yeah, we love the weekend. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, good to know.
We do
Hell
love the
yeah.
weekend. I saw today on Spotify he's the #1 artist.
Good. I mean,
Which is funny because you don't really hear people talk about him as much as I feel like other people. But
the weekend. Yeah, he's just a big a celebrity for the sake. He's one of those just big celebrity guys.
yeah, but he's #1. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, true. You wouldn't expect him to be as actually popular. It's like Pitbull. You know,
I know.
how Pitbull's huge.
Hey,
like,
don't you dare
international.
dismiss the worldwide
Well, I'm
around
just
me.
saying, he's Mr. Worldwide.
If
for
he
a
comes
reason.
to Perth, I'm going.
Oh yeah, totally.
He's a hit maker.
That's how we feel part with the rest of the world. If Pitbull comes and we,
Yeah, I
Mr.
think
Worldwide visits.
my sister did see him in Perth like years ago,
Wow.
many moons ago.
Okay. Well, shout out Pitbull.
Hopefully he comes back.
Yeah, please.
I'd love
please.
him to. I'd
Come
love to go
be
see
a
him.
guest on the show, Pitbull.
Yeah, well, if he's in Perth, he might as well.
Okay, well, actually,
I kind of literally see myself as a big star.
he is a big star,
He's a big
and you know we have potentially someone who may not be a big star right now, but perhaps someday in the future. And speaking of guests, as you mentioned, today we are planning or hoping to have a guest on the show.
Yes.
Now,
I think it's happening. I mean, I've been chatting to him, and yeah, it seems to be happening, which is good.
fantastic. Well, we've we still got a regular show ahead for you guys. So we've got bunch of lovely topics
with the guest calling.
Yeah, the
Our
guest
first ever
call in.
guest call-in.
It's like a guest slot little segment. Just have a chat with the guest. You know, spin a yarn a little bit. Introduce you guys to Xavier. He's our friend, and
Xavier's been messaging me every week to try and come on.
It's lovely that people want to be a part of the show, and
yeah, it's a lot, but it's fun, and I'm happy to. Xavier's been on my other show, 50% Doctor Who podcast, so he's been on a few times. And I love having him on. I love having Xavier on because and this is why I wanted to have him on this show, is because I always feel like he's such like a loose cannon, and he just says funny shit, and like he's very self-aware, but also not sometimes. And I think that's funny. I think even he would admit that.
Nice.
So, and I love that about him.
well, that's refreshing, and we love you.
Bit like
Xavier.
us.
Yeah, well, exactly, a bit like us. So
Bit self-aware, but don't even.
we're keen for Xavier to come on.
Sometimes, you know. Yeah, me too.
Look, it's going to be fun. We're obviously, like you said, you've interviewed him, I guess, before, but this show or this run of this show hasn't had guests in the studio yet, so we're still working towards that. We're still building this show.
We're lucky because when we first had Xavier on the show, I didn't know who he was. He was just some guy at Aiden's uni who said he wanted to come on the show, and then we had him on.
Loose connection, yeah.
And I felt really strange going on like a podcast, not knowing the person who was going to be on it. At least well, this is a long time ago, right? You've met Xavier many times.
Yes, he's a lovely.
So at least you know. I didn't know Xavier when he first came on, but yeah, now we're very close. Actually, I'd say we're really good friends.
Well, and to get to know him more, look forward to his interview towards the end of today's episode. So thank you, Xavier. We do have a stacked show for you guys.
Yes,
We got a lot to talk about, a lot of fun.
I have a lot of shit that I brought in today.
Yeah, we just got lots of fun memes and goofs and laughs, to go through. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be lots of fun.
I have an Anton update.
I'm very curious. So do you want to get right into this or what?
All right, so I think I saw this one on Twitter.
Okay.
So now we're changing up a little bit because I found the first Anton video from last week where he was strapped to a piece of timber and then got pushed and landed on a bunch of boxes.
Oh God. Okay.
But I saw this one on Twitter, so I assume they're going for a bit of a series now where they're just being goons,
I see. It's one of those. Do you think he's what's the word?
Anton's
capitalizing on the hype sort of thing?
No, I think they're just fucking buddies, man.
They're just having a laugh. They're just having a good time.
I'm not gonna deny it.
Oh, I see. Do you think they're doing actual work?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. Because the joke's always about not working overtime.
I see. Right.
So they always try to find a way to.
It's a goof on the.
They always find a way to
concept,
get Anton out of the building, I suppose.
I see.
Or to make him stop working.
Okay. Well, should we get?
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Should we let the video speak for itself? I saw the preview when I was putting it in, but
It's pretty wild.
Okay. Let's take a look.
5 p.m. Your contract says no overtime.
No overtime. Oh my! Where did he go?
His shoe.
He
His
just
shoe.
flies.
Yeah.
Wait. His shoe. One of his shoes stays. Let's.
Hey,
So
Anton,
his
what are you
shoe
doing?
falls off.
5 p.m. Your contract says no overtime.
Okay, so they have some doohickey, truly a doohickey going on right there.
What I don't know. What leads me to believe is they can't be working for someone is because this is just so illegal. Like they couldn't do it without. Like this is not obviously. I think it's hilarious. By the way, I think it's so funny.
So he hooks him
But
up.
this is not how you'd obviously use this.
And then
tool.
let's see.
It really yanks him up. It really pulls him up. Yeah, his shoe
does
falls
fall off. Wow.
It really yanks him up quick.
And
Like
that
it's
is
really quick. It is.
Wow.
But imagine if I don't know what it's like the collar or something. But imagine if that like snapped, like you'd hurt yourself. Again, Anton is like he's jackass status.
Yeah. So you think
he's killing it?
that he's an actual do you think he has stuntman experience type of thing?
Nah, I think it's boy shit, isn't it? They're just having a bit of fucking
They're
fun.
having goofs. They're having
It's
fun.
a bit of a goof.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
it's
I
just some
see
funny
that,
shit
yeah.
you do with the boys, I think.
But
it randomly popped up on my Twitter feed, which is funny because like I thought maybe the algorithm on Instagram would show me more, but it didn't. And I couldn't find like the official source. It was just a repost.
The algorithm is going to have to find a way to funnel more Anton videos your way so we can keep up with this guy.
I just think he's a bit of a madman, and I love him.
So yeah, you think he's doing like a stunt situation, like a stuntman situation, independently kind of thing, freelance?
Nah, I just think he's having fun at work. Like he's having a bit of a goof.
Okay. Wow.
Like,
I mean, that's kind of beautiful in a way, you know?
like, I don't know if it's his work or it's just like a buddy's tool shop. But there seems to be a lot of like expensive gear lying around. Like that tool that they used then, I assume that's worth like that crane thing. It must pick up very heavy shit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
That can't be cheap.
Yeah.
It's a warehouse. Like I'm sure there's tons of like fork trucks and shit. It's just wild.
Yeah,
you do hear stories about
that
people who do stuff like this and like you get in big trouble, but maybe they're just like working for them.
Literally filmed it, so
but if
that doesn't bode well.
If they run the business
for their chances,
if they run the business, they can do whatever they want.
That's a good point. Yeah,
I'd love to Anton reach out to us just like the fucking Shrek car guy did.
Oh,
the Shrek Uber man reached out to us. So now people are reaching out to us.
That's right.
Anton, I'm a huge fan of your work. I actually am. I think it's hilarious. Please reach out if you want to come on the show and explain to us because I'd love to find out.
Yeah, that's right. We did make contact with the Shrek Uber.
Have you spoken to him yet?
No, I need to touch. I need to get in
because
contact.
he might get cold feet and be like, oh nah, fuck you didn't reply to me.
We'll get back to him tonight and try and get him on soon. But he commented on our video about the Shrek
4
Uber.
times.
The guy
Didn't he say I'm DreamWorks at one point? He was just memeing around.
I'm
DreamWorks. Yeah, didn't he say I'm DreamWorks?
Hey, he sounds like a fun fella, and you know.
I vetted the account that commented, and as far as I can tell, it's him, the actual guy.
But you can't send messages on YouTube, so I don't even know how
we
we
used to be able to.
Yeah,
back in the day,
way back.
I'm like a dinosaur of YouTube knowledge, but the best way of doing it is by commenting. And I did check his account out, and I vetted it, and it seems like, again, unless someone's re-uploading videos, which there are a lot, I don't think maybe someone would do that. So I think it's actually him. And he said, like, I'll explain. He said it's like, I've only had one guy decline because he was replying to me because I said, I wonder if anyone has said no. And he said, I've only had one guy. I'll explain why. I'd happily have him on. I think he seems like a kind of cool dude.
Well, that'd be great. I mean, we'll try and get in contact and get some sort of guest situation for the show because that's great. I haven't really seen that Uber thing go massive, but I guess we talked about it and he happened to see it. So
it did go pretty big on Twitter for like a day or two.
But you know, that's the thing. It's like it comes and passes. You know, someone like maybe podcasts don't really talk about it that much. It doesn't stick around. It's just people see it and then they're like, whatever.
Yeah, well,
but we can we can make the Shrek guy. You know, we can make him a thing.
That made me feel quite good, actually. That
I know, how funny.
He reached out. I wonder if, like, I don't know, he could be reaching out to everybody, but I guess like part of my ego was like maybe he saw it was at least a semi well run show. I guess like maybe he thought it was.
I hope so.
His time.
Yeah,
I don't know. He could be asking everyone to come on. But
I see.
But I hope not.
We're the type to show investment, and maybe it'll pay off. You know what I'm saying?
So.
Yeah. Wow, that is a wholesome end. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Anton. But yeah, Anton, if you do want to come on,
please
hit us up.
No, we love it. I'd
love to know. I think you're
entering
great
our guest segment era.
He's a stuntman.
You know, that would be. Yeah. Well, he definitely seems talented. So I would love to know more. I just would want to know more about. Do they film it multiple times? Do they do multiple takes?
Yeah, we had that, didn't we? Because they're dangerous. Like they are.
Yeah, very dangerous.
So I would. If I was doing something like that, I'd be like, well, make sure we get it in one take because I'm not doing it again. That kind of thing.
Yeah. So, I'm only taking this risk one time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think it would be funny, you know, what we should do now is flip from a male workplace, lads going around. That's the kind of shenanigans they do, you know, pranks and stunts. But I think there's a bit of a different culture, perhaps, in like a lady workplace, maybe, or a more female-dominated workplace.
Girls get it done.
Yeah, girl, that's right. You know, sometimes you just gotta like put your hair up in a bob and get shit done. But
girls get it done.
that's right. That's damn right. And these girlies are getting it done. We've got a viral TikTok that we.
Gen Z boss in a mini. Gen Z boss in a mini.
This is such a hard. I don't know how to explain my fascination with this because I find it to be cringe and annoying, but at the same time, it's kind of an earworm, if that makes sense.
An earworm.
Do you know what that means? Like
you're invested.
An earworm is like when you hear a song on the radio and it sticks in your head and you can't get rid of like the tune.
Right.
I've got
Gen Z boss in a mini. Gen Z boss in a mini.
It's this weird audio stim. I kind of like it. I don't know how to explain myself.
You're very special.
What? So,
but I think
do we know what kind of business they run? Is it one of those like, you see like businesses doing TikToks and stuff to enhance their business?
So yeah, I think there's something like that going on. I don't know if
I subscribe to this whole idea. I don't know if someone.
What idea?
Well, just like if someone came up to me and said, we'd really like it if you did like a dance or something. And
okay, but
I just don't know if I could do it.
Personally, I don't think that's exactly what's going on. Let's watch the video and we can dissect it further. But let's get into it. Oh my goodness.
Gen Z boss in a mini. Gen Z boss in a mini. Itty bitty titties and a bob.
Itty bitty titties and a bob. Itty bitty titties
and a bob. Fuck yeah. Rock that bob, girl.
5 and 5.3 in an attitude.
5'3" in an attitude.
5'3" in an attitude.
This one I'm a bit confused about.
Secret product and a trench?
So I guess they're hiding the product they're working on, I suppose.
Secret product in a trench. Secret product in a trench.
New Frank Green and a sneaky. Okay, what?
So you did. Okay.
I didn't know. I thought sneaky link meant
actually
like
had to get Kath to help translate this one for me.
What, the Frank Green and sneaky link?
Yeah. So she pointed out the Frank Green is a water bottle. It's a
so that's
brand.
What she's holding there.
That's right. Yes. So she's holding
new Frank
brand
Green,
of water
so
bottle.
She's got a new water bottle.
Yes,
and a sneaky link, which I said to you today. I thought I thought a sneaky link. I swear it is like a sneaky link's like
a dirty hookup or something.
Nah, just like it's a bit sneaky, but you're like having sex with someone.
Okay.
A sneaky link. It's not. I thought that's what it meant. I thought a sneaky link is like you're having a bit of casual sex with someone.
So it may have that origin, but from what I understand,
that might just be Conor headcanon.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
I don't know where that came from, but
from what I understand, like I said, the Frank Green is the water bottle, and the
sneaky
link is a clothing brand, I believe.
Right, so she's I got a new water bottle and a.
I think it's a clothing brand that the girlies like, if you know what I mean.
Right.
So it's yeah. But let's finish this lovely video.
New Frank Green and a sneaky link. New Frank Green and a sneaky link. Fake 10 hands in a hoop. Fake 10 hands in a hoop.
Well, can you blame me for, by the way, when they're doing the sneaky link thing, she's showing her phone and then quickly turning it away. So I thought she's saying like, oh, you can see who I'm no, you can't. Oh, you can't. Like, I'm showing you who it is.
Yeah, I thought sneaky link. That's why she was hiding it as well.
Sneaky link, like she's showing who she's sleeping with. Am I nuts? I'm not trying to read into it.
Well, I just thought sneaky link, like maybe a website to a discount or something. I don't know.
Right.
It's a sneaky link, man.
Are they sneaky link? Who are these women? What are they doing?
Well, okay, so the speculation about these women, and I really think this is what's going on. They're just a couple of
capitalism at its finest.
Yeah, but by the way, I think these are Australian because I think the accent sounds Australian.
Snaky link and a what's the bottle called?
Frank Green.
A Frank Green and a snaky link. Fake tan and a hoop.
But a bob, they say bob, whereas I feel like Americans would say bob.
What, itty bitty titties and a bob.
And a bob. That's what an American would say.
Itty bitty titties
and a bob.
And a bob.
Yeah.
Itty bitty titties and a bob.
Itty
So
bitty
do you think-
titties and a bob.
Do you think they all got to come up with their own things?
Yeah, so this is a trend. This is a TikTok trend where they just say shit that they have on them, I guess, in a funny way. It's just a little dance trend.
What would yours be?
I was thinking about that. I don't know. Like, you know, a cold pint of beer,
And a hoot.
and,
Having a hoot.
and a hoot, yeah, and a laugh.
Doesn't that have the rhyme though?
No?
I call bite a pint, fake tan and a hoop. Nah, I suppose not. Fake tan hands and a hoop.
Yeah, fake tan hands. That's a funny specificity.
Well, I think I have had a girlfriend before, and I believe that's referring to the fact that the fake tan, you put it on your skin.
Oh, and then you get it on your... Yeah,
the palm of your hand is always the most tan because you put it on.
That's what you use to
So
apply.
fake tan hands
I see. Okay.
and a hoop. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Is this Gen Z?
it is Gen Z, and I believe that they're Gen Z Australians.
Can you play again?
Yeah, please.
It's kind of addicting.
I think they're just girlies in the office that wanted to film something fun for TikTok. I really don't think they actually wanted it to go this viral. I think they just wanted to have a little fun.
Well, it says there. Did you take this from the official Instagram?
I don't
account?
know. This could
All
be a
right, 'cause it
repost.
says,
but
skincare.
Instagram, yeah.
TBH skincare. To be honest, skincare probably.
Yeah.
So they're
I just don't
they're a
know.
skincare
This
company?
it seems genuine enough that I think they just did it.
It seems like a fun place to work.
But I don't think I don't know. Maybe there was pressure to film this. Let's see. Let's watch again. That's the only way to know.
No, they seem pretty happy about it.
They do.
Gen Z boss and a mini. Gen Z boss and a mini.
Yeah. So just
so
quickly,
Gen Z boss
Yeah.
and a mini. So
Gen
a mini
Z
skirt.
boss. So is she saying that?
She's the boss.
I bet she's Gen Z.
Yes.
Gen Z's trying to what?
Yeah, exactly.
Gen Z's trying to what?
So
Oh,
she's
Gen Z.
this Gen Z boss and a mini is trying to cancel Eminem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
But that's
Isn't it funny this dropped the same day that Eminem's new album dropped? Do you think that's a coincidence?
oh, there's no
Because
such
there's a
thing.
Gen Z boss trying to.
Well, but here's the thing. If you're a Gen Z and you're a boss of any kind, I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but you probably didn't earn that necessarily.
How do you mean? Do you care to elaborate on that?
Well, you're Gen Z. I mean, you've definitionally had less than 10 years in the workplace. I'm not saying that you can't be a boss if you're Gen Z. And I think it's great if they hire Gen Z and allow them to be part of the management team. That's fantastic. But I don't know. It's a weird flex, I guess, is what I'm saying. Yeah, am I going to get... Oh, no. Gen
it's
Z's
fine.
going to come after me. I don't mean to diss this girl. Power to her. Slay.
Well, it's
girl,
like, who
but-
did I hear the other day was my age? And that was it. It was like, I heard someone my age was like 25 and they were like a millionaire already or some shit.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, yeah.
You know, like, what's stopping your ass?
What's stopping you from doing it?
Yeah. You know, Matt Smith was 26 when he played the Doctor.
Look, honestly,
That's
something
me
like that.
in a couple months.
That is,
Doctor Who.
I suppose you could say, you know, he worked his way through the industry to get there. But, you know, I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean.
I think Matt was very relatively like new. I think he just got lucky with an audition because he's great.
Well,
obviously.
it's luck, and you know, I don't mean to be mean to these ladies, slay queens, obviously, but if you're in like an office like this at a Gen Z age, you probably are coming from like a somewhat wealthy or privileged class.
Wow.
You know, you might, you know, your parents probably have comfortable amounts of money. I'm not going to say you're like a rich kid
Do you
necessarily,
know that,
but
Dan?
I don't know
Do
that
you
for
know
sure.
that?
No idea.
Maybe she's just a Gen Z boss in a mini.
No, you're right. I should stop being
Problem is, like, well, not the problem, but like, it's the thing. It's like it looks like a fun place to work. They probably have a hoot.
Yeah, they do. They
A pint and a
clearly
hoot.
they do.
What did
yeah.
you say? Yeah. Yeah.
A
I
cold
don't know.
gold pint and a
Look,
hoot.
it says here, like, this could all be bullshit. Again, it's the same with the Anton thing. I'm trying to find the original source. It's so much easier to find it. Thankfully, the Shrek guy was very helpful, and I found the original source.
The kind of clips we talk about is so hard to source them.
Yeah,
from the original,
well, I think it's skincare because it says here, it says TBH skincare.
So they must work. Yeah.
Must be like a
Itty bitty
skincare
titties
thing.
and a bob. Itty bitty titties and a bob.
Can I? Okay, I'm not trying to be that guy.
But
I'm not trying to be that guy.
This does undermine the advertising thing though, because would an advertiser want itty bitty titties and a bob? That's a fine line, but it's just a funny thing to put in an ad.
If you want my honest opinion on that, I think that yeah, get this siren ready. No, I think the honest opinion on that is that, you know, there probably is like jokes around the office that maybe she has, you know,
I see,
small breasts and she's making light of it, and so, she probably likes it. And I mean, she says it right there: itty bitty titties and a bob. Well, come on, can you cancel me over that?
No,
she's literally telling me that she has that.
No, and to
that's
be
fine.
fair,
I'm sorry if I need to.
No, look, one of the things that, you know, because this is the thing as well, these videos get posted online, and then there's a certain section of people
context?
on the internet
On
the internet who decide to see a video like this and they go, oh, it's cringe. Well, that's a great excuse for me to mention how I hate women, you know, and they say like, you know, women voting was a mistake and all that. They go crazy. People say some crazy shit when cringe like this pops up. And I don't think, you know, I don't subscribe to any of that sort of garbage. I think what's interesting when you have a predominantly female workplace like this, Dan. What you're saying is probably more right, that maybe, you know, when it's women mainly in the workplace, they can joke or talk about, you know, itty bitty titties and make jokes about that kind of thing without it being sort of creepy or sexual harassment.
Well, I'm sure.
And I think that's great. I think that's lovely that they have a workplace where they're comfortable.
Well, sometimes I wonder, like, and obviously we'll work on this. Sometimes I'm like, oh, are we talking sometimes a bit too much, like, because we are best friends. I'm like, oh, but does someone listening, you know, do they get that type of humor? Similar here. It's like, you know, they might all love to have a good laugh about her itty bitty titties. But, you know, I'm sure someone out there would be like, oh, that's a bit odd.
Well, that's why I said that I don't think they were planning on this going as viral as it did. Or maybe they weren't expecting it to. Do you know what I mean?
It always goes that way, though.
I know, but I think they were just wanting to... I think they're just having fun.
Nah, I do too.
Right,
I think people have been a little bit too mean. But
let's see some.
Mostly you, Dan.
Mostly me.
5'3" and an attitude. 5'3" and an attitude.
Right, so is she like...
She obviously
so
must get made fun of for being short and all that, yeah.
But like also it's like, is she like the fieriest? You know?
Probably, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, you got a bit of an attitude and you're also small and you're small and angry, and that's the joke I'm sure that's going around these days.
It's an attitude, okay? She's
Yeah,
not...
exactly.
Yeah.
Secret product in the trench. Secret product in the trench.
Trench coat.
Interesting
Secret product. So this could be a skincare
that
product.
someone just had a trench coat. I mean, that's kind of an interesting fit just for a random day
Well,
at
it's
the
winter
office.
in Australia.
Yeah, okay.
It's no, I think they're hiding their new product that they've been working on.
Yes. It's a tease. They're teasing
Secret product in a trench. Secret product in a trench.
It is an earworm, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it kind of gets to me.
New friend green and a sneaky link. New friend green and a sneaky link.
She's showing the fucking phone and turning it away. There's something on that. A sneaky link.
I will say as well, everyone else is doing a little something. She's going way crazy with it. She is like going wild.
New friend green and a sneaky link.
A sneaky link. I mean, my
Is
goodness.
it a sneaky link to a new fucking product? I don't know.
Oh, damn! It was so quick. I tried to pause it.
They have to fit in like some they have to fit in some like product, like, you know, advertising at some point in this TikTok.
Yeah, well, I'll see if I can. We'll try and pause it right on the. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's blurry.
Yeah, let's read that.
Yeah. Wow. Very
The
clear.
whole point is it's a sneaky link, Dan. You can't read it.
That sure is sneaky. I tell you what.
Sneaky link. New friend green and a sneaky link. Fake 10 hands in a hoop.
Aren't they supposed to
Fake
be
10
working?
hands in a hoop.
Well, they just got done laying off a bunch of work at home employees. So
But it's a big
now
office.
they're
like,
celebrating.
That's the thing. It's like, oh, are they kind of like, oh, we'll do this in our lunch break? But then it's like, does that kind of preach into like the idea of a lunch break is meant to be for you to do whatever you want?
Yeah.
Rather than
I guess if they had to do this on a lunch break, then they're still kind of working. So that's kind
But
of
then it might
interesting.
not be. It might be the opposite. It might be they're doing it at work.
And then they don't have to
But
do
then again,
all that
I
much
suppose
work.
I'm playing devil's advocate here, but I just want to say, because I feel mean. I don't want to
It's
make fun of
interesting.
these. I don't want to make fun of these lovely ladies. But it's like, you know, maybe this can help, and it has, to give their fucking company more traction.
Yeah, and that's not a terrible thing. I mean,
if this is true, the TBH skincare.
if it is an ad, I think it's you know, people saying, oh, they're not doing any work. It's an ad, so they
Well, I said
obviously
that.
were providing, and it went viral. So
Well,
if
here I
that
am.
with that logic, then yes, they are creating value for the company. And
A lot
I
of them
think,
stand around though.
you know, I get that people were making a lot of jokes that like
It's a big
this
office.
seems like an HR team or something, and you know, HR is always the one that lays off all the employees when people have to get laid off, and it is a little bit, I guess, ironic
Oh,
or
it can't
sinister.
be that dark, can it?
Well, it's
Or
just.
can it?
I mean, it depends who's getting laid off. You know what I mean? If someone's like,
Wait, who's getting laid off? What? Who?
like during COVID and stuff, they do layoffs. You know, they say they call in,
Right.
you get a video call. You know,
Right.
hey,
Was
hey
that,
Dan,
was that happening in Australia a lot?
not as much as
Yeah,
in the
I was gonna
States.
say.
Okay, that you're right on that. One. Which I think is
I was
also.
just saying, like,
I think that's also why I think.
well, by the way, you're the only guy here. You haven't fact checked this with the idea of them being Australian, but they do
they
sound
sound
Aussie.
Australian,
And
but
they kind of look Aussie too.
well, I was going to say I think
you
people
can
are
just tell
assuming.
by the way they dress.
I think a lot of where
could
it's
be
gone
wrong,
viral,
but-
people are assuming that it's like some New York City office thing.
I
I
think
think
so.
this is probably Sydney. If I
It
had to
does look
guess.
kind of. They kind of dress like Australian girls.
Yeah, it's hard to. That's hard
The
to
trench
like
coat and the
explain,
sneaky
but
link.
yeah,
You know, the trench coat and the sneaky link kind of go.
that's
their way.
yeah. Well, Frank Green, I think, but again, I don't. Maybe that's a American
Frank
water bottle
Green,
brand as well. I
who
don't know.
We all know here as the famous.
Yeah, the famous water bottle.
the water.
The inventor of the water.
the water bottle man.
yeah.
The inventor of the water bottle.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah. He's that big. Well, that's great.
Yeah, in this house, Frank Green is a hero, an Australian hero.
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, you know, good.
Well, we
all
wish
the
these-
best to these girls.
No, I wish the ladies like.
You know, she's a
Gen Z bosses.
she's a Gen Z boss. Okay.
Look, I've experienced some hate on the internet, and it's never nice. But at least I signed up for it. They could genuinely have just done a TikTok they thought maybe would get at most a couple thousand views, and now they're
Yes.
going viral. So
Yeah,
I think try to be nice at least, because they're probably not
Yeah, there's
signed up
no
for all this
use.
fucking bullshit that all this. This is why women. What did you say? Like this is
yeah,
why,
exactly why they shouldn't be able to vote or something.
Yeah,
you know?
I saw something like that today about something separate. That was that me or you? Sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw something like that today where it was like, oh,
It's such a funny way
we
to
gave
show.
women the right to vote for this. It was like, what? It was
Yeah,
just some,
exactly.
it was just some girl's like Instagram photo.
I find that funny because
And
it's
I was
like
just so confused as to why that's a
it's like
comment that has to be made. It's just odd. I don't
yeah.
know.
I saw one annoying woman, therefore I can say that I don't think they should be able to vote. Like that's crazy. But that's also what they say that the feminists do about guys, where it's like, oh, they hate all men, you know, even though it's just a few bad apples or whatever. You're just doing the same thing if that's how you treat these situations. You know?
I hope Dan is going to be okay.
After all your
I'm a-
sexist comments.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I try to be a Gen Z boss, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes for me.
Gen Z's trying to what?
In a mini skirt.
Yeah, well, yeah, I could rock. Maybe I could rock a mini. Who knows?
Why? Yeah, why not?
You know what I could do.
Yes.
It
All right, this meme is so dead.
is, isn't it? Yeah,
is.
it's a.
I just wanted to talk about fart on that thing, but apparently, apparently
Well, we got to explain the story. I mean, that's where the fart
explain
on
the
it comes from.
story. Who doesn't know who the fucking fuck is?
Well, I want to talk about it because you're saying it's dead.
Duh, it is dead.
Well, I'm not so sure, frankly.
All right.
And I don't mean that. I'm not trying to bring Tuah back. Okay, don't mistake what I'm doing here.
Right.
What I'm trying to say
What are you trying?
is that
What are you
she
trying to
has
say?
a bit of gas going, no pun intended.
Right.
And I just think that it's an interesting case study of like when someone goes viral, how do you handle it? Do you make money off of it? Do you just, let it happen type of thing?
It became a meme.
You got that? Yes. It became a meme.
It became a meme.
It became a meme.
So
All right, is this the original video? It's just
there's the original video. What's so funny is that this guy obviously just goes around and does street interviews.
I hate
which
these
is
people.
so lame. And this kind of
Because
scenario,
they purposely go to like fucking bars outside of bars and
drunk
people
girls and
are-
everything. Yeah,
People are fucking drunk and on drugs and
it's this exact type of viral video is exactly what their show is meant to be for. And it's just so silly and it's so dumb.
Well, I saw him bitching,
Because-
complaining about how he's not getting any.
Yeah, and you know what? Because you didn't make
didn't
the
do anything.
viral moment. Like, you were filming her, but she's the talent, my friend.
Well,
Look, even from the start of the video.
Breakup. Get drunk. Like we're doing right now.
Y'all get over a breakup right now?
The only way to get over one is get under another. Amen.
they do say that.
Well, look, I think you can tell right off the bat, she's just got more camera presence, more stage presence than her friend. Sorry to her friend, but, some people have kind of the presentation. And even this guy, he's just asking bottom of the barrel questions. No one's here to watch you, my dude.
Hey, you guys,
So it's around here was
single or something?
Around here was the viral moment that obviously blew up.
Well,
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. That makes a man go crazy every time.
So her friend gets asked the question first, and she just has nothing. And again, Haley coming in,
Does not
the
reply.
showgirl.
In bed, Haley.
Oh, Haley.
you're pausing it.
This is for her.
What?
You
What's-
gotta answer this. You got it.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh,
That
you
do?
gotta give him that hawk to and spit on that thing. You get me?
I don't get you. I think you gotta demonstrate.
Hawk to and spit
No,
on
like-
it. Spit on it. If I see
All right.
I can understand why it went viral.
Yeah.
The straights love that kind of thing.
Yeah. Where is
All
this?
the guys
Is this,
like, whoa.
is this in fucking Texas or something?
It's got to be like Texas or Florida.
Alabama.
Alabama. No, I think it's maybe, I want to say Florida, but it could be Texas.
Can we play far on that thing now?
Okay.
If that's not the plan,
I just had some other context.
No,
I mean,
no, go ahead.
We got to
You can
build
play-
up
You
to
can
the
play the other
fart,
content. It's just like we already know all that. Like,
Okay, well-
that fucking video went viral like nearly a month ago. I think everyone's seen it.
Okay.
I'm taking your dad's advice, so we need to like
get to
keep
the chase, man.
Yeah, get to the chase, man.
Well, let me show you this as an update because, people say, okay, 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Everything's going to come and go.
Yeah.
But check this out.
Yeah.
We're going to hide this. Zach Bryan brought the Tuah girl on stage. So she got brought out on a concert.
Who's that, Brian?
He's some country singer.
Wow.
And yeah, see, it's a massive concert. And she's just there. She's getting palled around. She's a what's it called? She's in the entourage.
Yeah.
That's something. That's not nothing.
Yeah.
And then this I thought was crazy. Tuah girl Haley Welch was reportedly paid $30,000 to appear at a club.
Oh, they call them like walk-ins.
Yes. So she is literally just getting paid to show up. Just to make an appearance. Like, isn't that?
I heard she's also getting some kind of like
And she's getting a TV show.
Well, who's gonna watch that?
I don't know.
Out of respect. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm sure, I think you're being a bit kind a little bit.
I'm not trying to be kind. I'm
You're
just
saying,
showing
I'm not trying
that
to say she hasn't got presence.
she made something of a career.
100%. Like,
And not everyone is able to do that.
She's not not talented. I'm just saying, like, well, come on, like.
No, I just think it could have gone either way.
But
and
what-
I think that
What's the story to tell? How old is she?
She's a Gen Z, my friend. I think she's like 19 or 20. Yeah, she's
like 20.
Oh no, she's got. I think she's got to be 21 because
bro, she's like a kid still. Like, what's the story?
She's just a kid.
What's no more than my son?
Yeah.
What's the story to be told? What's the story?
That she's already made 30,000 and probably a lot more. I mean,
the
my
problem
God.
is this shit takes a long time to make. Okay, all these fucking reality shows.
Yes,
a couple of months,
and it's all gonna. The hype is gonna be gone.
It's
I
gonna be
agree
gone.
with you. I agree with you.
There's a lot of memes that go around. Okay,
and what's really sad. So this is the next clip.
Yeah,
you have girls like this.
Oh Lord,
and even guys like this. Who just
I hate the guys more than the girls.
Agreed.
You know, and I'm not just trying to I'm not trying to get all feminist on your ass.
No, they're clout chasing losers. I mean, my God.
What do these like? I don't understand. Like what? How is this like? You're so untalented that you have to go out on the streets and ask random drunk people to create.
Look at the way they open this. This is so wannabe shit.
Do you like spitting on that thing?
It's got to be super wet, so of course it's got to be fucking...
No, do you like... Pretend this is my weenie.
Dude, it's so...
Pretend this is my weenie. Do you like spitting on it? What do you spit on it? She is a freak.
I get...
So that's the other thing. He adds these reaction...
Right, the inserted clips.
Dude, what are you doing?
That fucking Glock.
Show it.
Oh, the Glock.
Show the camera how you do it.
Glock, yeah.
Do it again.
They don't need to see that shit. They don't need to see that.
Do you think she knows though about the Hoctor?
Yes, and that's the thing.
How
She's
do you
like,
know she knows? You're doing a lot of assuming tonight.
What do you mean? Because
How
it's
do
so
you know
viral.
that she? Yeah, but she might not know.
Maybe she doesn't know, but you know when
She
a
might not know.
guy is just trying to get you to do some whack shit.
I
just
wouldn't talk to them
just for the camera.
What?
It's so gross. You're going and you're just like, "Hey, girl, can you do some sexual shit so that maybe it'll go viral?" Like, just to random women. They're just trying to go out and have drinks, and you're just walking around with a microphone.
Well, she didn't have to talk to them.
I know, but they get persistent. They come and they ask.
Oh,
please. They ask shit. Oh God.
Just do what I did that time when I went in that taxi with a Twitch streamer. Just say yeah or say no.
Okay, not a bad call. Well, I don't know. I think it's gross. The final.
Well, she did go viral in a sense because, you know, I've seen it a lot.
Oh yeah, but see, this girl is not getting paid to show up anywhere. You know what I mean? This girl, a few people watch it, and that's it.
Right.
Sorry.
Is she mad at the Hoctor girl?
Well, I don't think she was even trying to. She was just going out to have a good night.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the guy who's trying to make it go viral.
Don't talk to these goons.
They are goons, aren't they?
What? They're so untalented. They just sat there trying to interview drunk people, so they say like stupid shit that's kind of funny.
So now we have an example.
Come hang out with us down the pub. You'd be getting hours of.
Yeah, that would be a lot funner. No,
yeah,
so
I love
here,
this. I love this.
This is how the internet. This is how you do internet. You know what I mean? She's just making the video. She's doing it herself. Little goof, a little bit of fun.
Is it real?
I think it is real.
I think it's real.
Do you dispute that claim? Let's see.
Watched it a few times, which makes it sound weird, but
God.
I've watched it a few times. I genuinely was just curious I was just curious if it was real or not.
Okay,
and I still can't tell.
Okay, well, let's watch the video and let's debate its realness.
Right.
That girl said, spit on that thing. That's boring. I'm farting on it. Exactly. Speak to him, toothless. I'm farting on it.
That can't be real. Is that real?
Very well done. I mean, great presentation.
It is. It's funny. Like, it is funny.
Is the fart real?
Yeah. I can't tell.
Well, let's watch it one more time and we'll see.
That girl said, spit on that thing. That's boring. I'm farting on it. Exactly. Speak to him, toothless. I'm farting on it.
Speak to them, toothless.
I don't know. I think it is.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Oh, wait, let me turn that up a bit. Oh, God.
Because I can't tell if like
It sounds like a car seat fart. I hate to.
Yeah, but don't you think maybe you can edit that in? Can't you edit it in though? Like you can edit it in and then.
Yeah, I don't know. I think.
But what a bizarre like. Can she just like? Can she just do it on demand, or did she like load it up and then
she must
hit play and
you feel it brewing a bit?
That's what I mean. Like, do you think maybe? But
maybe she had some fart-inducing food.
Because I was saying this to you yesterday through
something.
text. When I was a kid, I used to think that women didn't shit because it's too much of a gross thing.
A lot of little boys thought that as well.
I told my mum. I said, when I was a kid, I was like, because you don't poo, and she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, because you don't do that, but men do, because it's gross.
That's funny.
And she's like, no, everyone does it, and I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. Everyone does it.
My mum was a single mum when I grew up, so she had to teach me how to poop and wipe my butt and stuff.
Yeah.
So I did see her poop, and I knew that women pooped. And also one time we had a family friend over who was a girl, and she went to take a shit, and I accidentally walked in on her into the bathroom, and she was very embarrassed. I didn't know she was in there, and she hadn't locked the door, so I just opened the door, and she was taking a shit, and I felt so bad.
I've done that before, actually.
We were both like 8 years old or something. We were young kids.
I'm just saying though, it's like I don't understand like are we in such a place now where the idea of going viral is more important than anything else?
I'm farting on it.
Yeah, I mean,
do you want to go famous for farting on it? You play a game all the time. It's just so bizarre. Yeah, it's just so bizarre to me. Like
that girl said her spit on that thing. That's boring. I'm farting on it. Exactly. Speak to him, Toothless. I'm farting on it.
Okay. I mean, it's funny. It's the first thing I saw when I woke up on Thursday, and I said it to you. But it's just so.
I actually prefer this type of video because I think this type of video is one it's kind of just shit. It's like Gen Z irony shit posting where she's just having fun. She's being silly. And it's like, maybe it goes viral, maybe it doesn't, but it's just a silly video.
If she's playing a character who is, farting on that thing.
Boring.
That's boring.
That's boring.
That's boring.
Oh, God.
I just love after it that. Yeah.
I'm farting on it. Wow. What?
Is this a thing?
I don't know. Farting on it?
Yeah, probably. I guess it does exist.
I think it probably does.
This sound. This was in The Boys.
Yeah.
It was in the one yesterday as well.
It's such a iconic fart. Oh, that's the OG fart.
It is. It's on Stern as well. So that's what I mean. It's like it's the stop.
Whose ass recorded that fart? I mean, that's iconic.
Do you think it is, or was just like? Do you think it's
maybe it's not? Maybe they could have like put air through a balloon or something.
It must be mechanically made. It doesn't sound real. Like they're not real, surely.
I have no idea.
It's such an iconic sound. Like that's what I'm saying. Like people can make these noises. So
I'm farting on it.
Yeah.
Well, good on her.
Yeah, good on her.
If she wants to,
well
she can.
What the hell?
She can. She wants to.
Yeah. Preach, pal. Oh, we love that.
I've got no issue with it.
No,
if she wants to do
it. Me neither, I suppose.
The things people will do to go viral.
Oh gosh. Up to and including having a beer of the week.
I drank beer with my friends.
Would you like to try this week's beer of the week?
A Siren Song IPA.
Wow.
Wilson. Awesome.
So this.
Fuck me.
What?
The standard drinks on this fucking thing.
Yeah, baby. 1.8. We love that.
Wow.
1.8. Wow.
God,
so
you hit this at the worst time. because I was about to go pee, but that's all right.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, let's go to the pub, shall we? Shall we, my friend?
Lose yourself in a juicy haze.
Ah, brilliant. I can't bloody wait, can I?
Yar. Siren Song, happy APA. Lose ye-self in the juicy hops of hazy IPA, Indian Pale Ale with soothing floral notes and tropical fruit. Yeah, ye be longing to enter the beer's warm embrace. Give ye-self over to the Siren Song. Okay.
Wow. What a
handcrafted by the Wilson family, providing the locals of Albany and beyond with our passion for the freshest beer of the highest quality. Albany and proud. Nice.
Albany.
That's awesome.
Albany. Good old local, mate.
It is local, yeah.
Wow.
WA.
Now we love that. Well, congratulations to the folks like us that get to be the lovely recipients of drinks like these to a Siren Song.
To a shiny song.
On the shiny seas, we be
Here I am.
tempted by these sirens, don't we, boy?
Let's do it.
Oh, yes.
I'm getting more, you know what? Not only am I getting more used to IPA, I'm also like starting to enjoy them more.
Yeah, it gets
having to have them every week.
More and more tempting, you know.
Do you know what's so funny? I got my hair cut today, and am I allowed to say this? Am I allowed to say that you're near a hairdresser's?
Sure.
It's in the area, basically.
Right.
And I said like that he's so sweet. I know he didn't do it to embarrass me, but he was just being nice. But the owner, I know him, and I've told him about the shows and the podcast and stuff.
Okay, sweet.
But I got my hair cut by another bloke there. I'm in the middle, and then the owner was like counting on his hair, and then he came over and was like, "Hey mate, how's the podcast going?" And I was like, yeah, no, they're going good. And of course, everyone was just
nice
like, what's this podcast? And I was like, oh, fuck me.
Now you got to explain.
I was like, well, and I got talking about it, and I said we'd do a beer of the week. Because I feel like it's hard, because like when people, at least like, here's the thing. With the Doctor Who show, I get embarrassed because Doctor Who's embarrassing to talk about. But with the beer of the week and doing the show, like our show, like it's a bit more manly, I think. We review beer, you know.
Don't get tempted by the siren on the sea, my friend.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a siren. She's tempting you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. See? Was that a sea joke? Independent. We love our independent brewers. Did you tell them that?
No. No, I just said we review beer sometimes. Well, no, I said we review beer every week, because I was like, what else am I supposed to say?
Beer of the week. Well, actually,
it's hard. Like I don't know what I. It's so funny. I said to my hairdresser, I was like, oh, we're a bit like a commentary channel. And he was like, commentary channel? And I was like, well, you know,
come again.
We just talk about, you know, stuff. I don't know. I freeze.
Yeah,
I feel like, and I feel like the show's still like progressing and becoming its own thing, and yeah, it's hard to say what it is.
The fuck is this shit?
Exactly, and then
what the fuck?
Not in a mean way. I'll happily admit this, as I'm sure Aiden would. Like, it's embarrassing to say you have a Doctor Who podcast as well.
Yes.
Particularly around grown men, because they're like, oh, okay.
Doctor Who.
You know, can be a bit like, oh.
It can be.
What do you do with that?
Confusing.
And it's like, oh.
They don't always get it.
Review Doctor Who, you know.
As you would on a Doctor Who
as
podcast.
You would, you know.
Oh boy. You know, I saw I didn't properly prepare it for the show, but oh, that's what it was. I was out somewhere the other day.
You know what I'm talking about?
I could probably find the photo. It was a newspaper stand, and I believe it was PerthNow.
Do they still have those?
Yeah,
in a shop?
Yeah. Funnily enough, they do, my friend.
Oh, sorry. I'm referring to, like, you know how you used to put like a nickel on, you know, like they're on the sides at the parks and stuff. I know they still do them in shops. I thought you meant like you put a nickel.
No,
in
not the old school.
I think they're only in America, actually. The
I
nickel
did.
and dime.
I did take a photo. I'm going to spend...
What were we on it?
10 seconds looking for it because I don't want to derail the show.
Bad.
Oh, man, you're begging for it. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm going to bring this over to this screen, and I can show you guys that PerthNow is... they're trying to steal our fucking bag, man.
You used to work for them, didn't you?
No, you get this mixed up every time.
No, I don't.
I didn't work for
You did work
PerthNow.
for them. You worked for them like once or twice.
I didn't work for PerthNow.
You did. I'm telling you.
The page I worked
was
for.
it Perth is okay or something?
No, it was Perth Happenings. There are multiple different Perth social accounts, man.
Never heard of them.
Jesus. You got to open your mind, mate.
That's the best thing to say. It's like, never heard of it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Who knew about that, mate? Oh,
Right.
for fuck's sake.
PerthNow, I think, is like maybe the biggest. All young, inspiring influencers beg to work for PerthNow. No, I like PerthNow. I'm not shitting on them.
Okay, wait.
They're fine.
PerthNow.
Their content, their articles are a bit pooey.
Well, wait until you see.
I am waiting. I ain't got fucking any other option.
Flipping done. Okay. You can see here.
Tinny of the week.
Tinny.
No.
Of the freaking
They
week.
stole our fucking idea.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, no.
Isn't that blatant theft?
Oh, what the fuck?
I mean, my goodness, right?
Well, no one owns reviewing.
Okay, but Tinny of the week.
Heroes and villains.
Heroes and villains review page. I saw this the other day and I thought, how outrageous. How outrageous.
But I think the best thing that we can do and have said, even though I think you got a bit twisted last time, is that we are like, we'll never take a sponsor. Like
I see.
People can send us free piss, but we won't review it on the show. We'll just pick whatever the fuck we want to bring on. I think that's the best part about it.
Independent, baby.
Well, I feel like I could be wrong, but quite possibly, God, look at my bags. Quite possibly, there could be some
chicanery.
Strings being pulled in the background that could lead to a certain drink getting on Tinny of the week for PerthNow.
Disgusting.
For example, it's maybe my brother's, just started a new beer and he'd really appreciate if he was on Tinny of the week. I smell nepotism.
Oh, what the fuck?
We would never denigrate the Perth beer community like that. How dare you, PerthNow?
It's like, I'm going to review grog on this show before grog could send me anything.
True. That is, yeah.
And if grog sent me a new flavor, I'd happily accept it, but I'll do it in my own time.
Yeah, and we're not going to take payment. I mean, well,
I don't think they.
Well, maybe they would. Who knows? Who the hell knows, man?
But difference is though, if I actually got sent a drink, I do want. Here's a slight red herring, which I'm sure you probably disagree with, because you fucking. I guess we disagree on this, but if I did get sent a drink that I personally feel like I do want to review, but they would know I'm going to be totally honest.
Yeah. Well, we just got to maintain our integrity, my friend, which I think we won't
have to worry about that.
Exactly. You're going to go Laz, my friend?
Laz, yeah.
All right. See ya. Bye.
Sorry.
No, you're all right. It happens. It's okay. My friend. My people. My lovely audience, my lovely crowd. As usual, I'm stuck with you while Connor's off to the toilet. It's a lovely day to be here. Lovely Friday evening. We'll be coming up to our Xavier call pretty soon. Pretty exciting. I hope the show's going well. I hope everything's going fine. I think it is. We're just having fun here, folks. We're having a good time. We're having some beers. I do like this. The hazy IPAs are, like Connor said, it's sort of a acquired taste. It's something you have a few times, and like wine tasting, it sort of grows on you and develops within you. Ah, so nice. Cheers, criminal from The Simpsons. Snake, is that his name? Yeah, it's great to be here. And guys, we've got a great show coming up. I'm still stalling. Oh, Conor's got this great video for us. Listen? I can't even hear you.
Yeah, still.
Thank you.
When I'm not here, just talk. You don't have to be like, this is coming up. Just be like, oh, I did this the other day.
Okay, good. Yeah,
I'm taking on. We spoke to your dad, but he watched the show. He said that he was like, come on, man. He thought it was too boring in places.
No, that's fair. We gotta keep things rolling.
I'm on
fun.
it now. I'm on it.
Good vibes. I love good vibes.
I'm gonna do him proud. I think. Hopefully.
Oh, okay. I'm excited.
He did watch the rest of the episode, so that's good.
Tommy Tough Knuckles.
Yes, Dad's dad, Tommy Tough Knuckles himself.
That's my dad. All right.
Oh,
Tommy Tough Knuckles.
It's coming home, Dan. Did you hear?
Football's
coming home.
Hey.
It's coming home. England's in the final.
Oh.
It's the Euros. You know the football Euros is going on right now?
The Euros? What is that, like FIFA, but not?
Yeah. Okay. It's pretty big.
So England made it into what? The top
town.
what, though?
The final.
Yeah, so what, top 2? Wow, okay. All right, okay. Go England.
They always bottle it at the last minute, though, I swear. That happened in the Women's World Cup last year. England were in the final and then, just bottled it.
Wow, Christ, it happened. Wow, so did ours. What's our female soccer team called?
The Matildas.
Matildas, that's right.
Yeah, well, fuck them. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck sport, mate.
You know who they lost to and got kicked out?
England?
England.
Okay,
Let's
all right.
Fucking
all right.
go.
All right.
It's coming home. I haven't watched any of it, but I still want them to win because you just love rubbing it. You know, Aussies in sport, they love to tell you how great they are.
That's boring.
It is a bit boring, but I just thought I'd let... You know, there might be people watching who like sport.
Yeah.
Or not.
Maybe we have some sport lovers in the audience. Hope so. You know, we appeal to everyone. But
I will just say real quick though, I did listen to the Death of Slim Shady.
And
Mrs. Fartin on that thing is still here. Yeah, I thought it was good. I liked it.
Okay. That's Slim Shady's new album.
Yeah, he drops the hard R a lot, which I'm sure you'd love.
Which hard R?
How many are there?
Do you mean the N word?
No, that would be the N word.
Right, but people say there's the N word.
There's
like
the N word with the hard R.
Yes.
No, like the spectrum R.
I see the R word.
Yeah. The R.
You're doing this. You know, Linus did this. Linus Tech Tips.
Who's Linus?
Who
the fuck is that?
He's a tech YouTuber, and he randomly he was like, you know, I used to use the hard R a lot.
Right.
And people were like, oh my god, you used to.
I never thought that would be.
But he was talking about the R word. Yeah.
Well, I thought. Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
The hard R is generally associated with the N word.
Did I say hard R from the start?
You said the hard R.
Right. Okay. No, I think you're right. Actually, no, sorry. No, he didn't say the N word. No, he just kept dropping the R slur
in his new album.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But and this is a big but. I think you'll hear on Guilty Conscience too.
No,
I think it's just like it's a bit cringe, but the whole album is about like canceling himself, I suppose, because
Gen Z's trying to what?
Shady comes back and is like, I'm gonna cancel you, and he's like,
oh, what the fuck?
I thought it was good. I think it's probably his best album in a while, but yeah, I'm giving it a strong 6.5 to a light 7.
Well, it's an interesting, you know, he's still allowed to be an artist and express himself. I haven't listened to the album, so I can't judge it on its artistic merit.
You've got a few days coming up. Maybe you can spare an hour and listen to it.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
You don't have to. But
No,
I was at work. I was like, fuck it.
I actually meant to listen to some of it today, but I didn't get around to it.
Yeah, it came out at 12.
It did. Yeah, I didn't realize it was coming out. So it came out literally earlier today. Okay.
Yeah. So I listened to it like
wow.
20 minutes after.
I'm hearing this for the first time.
It was nice to like. Obviously, like I haven't really seen any like proper reviewers talk about it. Just a bunch of like Simps. Like greatest album of the decade. And it's like, well, no. According
to you?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. But okay.
Never heard so much malarkey in my whole life.
Wait, let me.
What was that?
It's Joe's so quiet. Let me give him the mic for a second.
Joe Biden.
Yeah. I need to pump him up. I need to really.
He needs pumping up in real life, I think.
Yeah. Joey needs a
Vice President Biden.
Oh no, I did it again. Oh, I'm so
I think you know
sorry.
you did it. You know
I
you
knew
did
I
it.
did it the moment I did it. I realized it in the moment.
I'm glad that you feel. I'm glad that you feel like
I've been trying to do it off.
No, I mean this. I'm glad you feel like you can do it in front of on the air.
Never heard so much malarkey in my whole life.
Yes, but also it's like no, but I feel like if you feel like personally you can, I'm not trying to be a stern simp here, but one of the things he would always say is that like even when I have gas on air, I let it go because I'm a human being who is. I don't want to pretend. I don't want to pretend that I'm like some superhuman who doesn't like belch or fire on that thing.
I'm gonna burp on it.
As the we need a burp soundbite.
Oh yeah, we do. We probably recorded enough.
Yeah, is that a clean soundbite?
Did we record? Have we burped clean enough?
Is there a clean soundbite of Dan's belch?
I wonder. No, I do it. I guess I'm obviously working and continually working on my hosting abilities and also juggling. I'm doing the switching and some sounds and stuff. I in that moment I forgot where I what I was doing.
Dan, thank you very much.
And I burped into the mic, so my apologies for that.
Well, on that note, I don't care. It's more like
Balboni Construction.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
I don't know.
No, it's more just like I don't care. Will our audience care? And by the way, the only piece of audience I've heard complain about is Aiden, and Aiden's Aiden. And I love Aiden, but Aiden's Aiden. I think Aiden would admit he's Aiden.
Yeah, and I'll
he
take
will admit
Aiden's,
he's said.
I will take it all, and I'm working on it, and I want to get better. We all want to improve. That's kind of part of the project where we're using this to get better as hosts, to do a good show for you guys, have fun with it, fart on it, just have a good time.
You got a video for us now, Dan?
Well, I thought you were setting it up with the sport thing. That's why I cut to the thing, because I thought you were setting up. We have a...
Oh, no, I didn't even know this was next. I'm sorry.
Yes,
sorry. Now I get it. Oh, I see. I get it now. No, sorry. That was... You... Unfortunately, Dan, you put too much. You put way too much faith in me to set that up because I had no idea.
Well, that's okay.
Is it the cricket video next?
It is the cricket video. I've got it right here.
This is a bit of fun.
Okay, please.
This is a bit of fun. This is a bit of. Have you heard of office cricket?
I know backyard cricket.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun in the office. We've seen Gen Z today in the office. Now let's see. Let's see how they play cricket.
So this is an office that's. The girl looks millennial. She doesn't quite look Gen Z. The guy looks maybe like a boomer. Let's see how the millennials and the boomers get along. So wait, sorry. They're playing office cricket?
Yeah, it's a bit of fun, isn't it?
But there's glass right behind her. What if you throw the ball into the glass?
I think it's like a rubber ball or something. I don't think it's like... It's not a proper fucking cricket ball.
Oh my God, I feel like it's going to...
I assume.
Smash. Well, let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh no!
Oh God, I was watching this in bed last night. I could not stop laughing. It's a direct hit. And it's a beautiful hit.
Oh my God, I have to see that again. So wait. Oh!
He's not even trying to field very well, is he?
Oh!
He's in the...
It goes straight through his hands.
He could get her out. He could get her out, but it goes straight to his nuts.
See, what is he doing? He's doing this. That's not how you feel.
Go down here. Just go down here.
Yeah, like this or like this. He's just doing.
He's fielded, but
wow.
And by the way, don't you love how she sees it, but she keeps going. Like she doesn't go back.
I'm gonna get that run.
She's getting the run. She's getting the run.
Wow.
She's getting the run.
Oh my god.
I love it. She sees it and runs. She sees it and runs.
Wow.
Oh, what a beautiful video.
Oh my goodness.
This is why I love
Poor lad.
This is why I love Instagram, man. I find all these videos on it.
My goodness. That is just
nearly 82,000 likes. And I think it's a re-upload. This is what I mean. These
these
accounts
can't source it.
These accounts, man, they rip these videos, and Twitter's the worst.
See, that's why
the
as
rip
well.
Videos, it's nuts.
You know, we go through a lot of. I don't want to get too technical, but we go through a lot of effort to make the show not get like copyright claimed and stuff. We remove any music we need to remove, and we obviously try to pause enough to make it fair use commentary type situation, but. People out there don't care. They just repost content left, right, and center. You know, we're so considerate. We make such an effort.
Well, there's a butt to be made.
Yes, that's right. We're doing it.
It's a butt to be made, you know.
We're doing it the real way. We're doing it real, folks. The hard yards.
Otherwise known as the slow way.
What?
Jensy's trying to what?
Boy. What? All right, we've got a couple of more. Is Xavier around? I mean, we've got a couple of more things. Should we get to those and then get Xavier on the line?
Yeah, there's some more. You can play the malteasers out of it. I think it's fucking hilarious.
Okay, well let's quickly. Should we quickly do the Simpsons guy first?
He said lean later rather than earlier, so we're all good.
Okay, that's fine. That's all good. It's all good. My
the
hombre.
Simpsons. Yes, but can we stay in the? Because we've got the Simpsons background. I thought it'd be a perfect.
True. That would be a good way to. Do this bit. Well, okay, so this and I have the sound.
I think you can play without getting any copyright, surely.
Oh, this I thought we could explain this.
First of all, the movie is so old.
No, but so I thought we could explain this because I don't think Gen Z really would have this experience very much.
What's with you and Gen Z? You've been bringing that up a lot tonight.
Not even Gen Z. I'm sorry. What I mean is that.
Do you have a? Are we Gen Z? Oh, what gen are we?
I think we are. I think we're Gen Z.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like.
I'm trying to understand myself.
You can make fun of yourself.
Exactly.
Gen Z's trying to what?
Yeah, I'm trying to cancel myself.
Well, I listened to Eminem's album today, Missy.
Well, let me tell you.
I wasn't trying to cancel him.
Let me tell you about this phenomenon that went on in
as a Gen Z.
In the 2000s, there were, pirating, of course, is still big now. But there was a huge trend, and it was very common in piracy, like pirating movies, to film a movie in the cinema. And so people would watch pirated versions of movies in this shitty ass quality where it's like a low-res camera filming a cinema screen.
Well, you go to countries like Indonesia and stuff, and they'd have bootleg video stores where you'd go and buy.
You just buy it in a store.
But there was almost like a rule. By the way, this was totally legal in Bali. Like, I went to like a full-on like shopping center where they had a shop set up.
God.
Where they were just selling bootleg. But there was always a rule where going to those places that you'd never buy like a new movie because you knew it would be there wasn't like the perfect rip.
It wouldn't be official. It would just be the cinema.
There would be like an iTunes rip. It'd be like, oh, there'd be someone. So if you did get a new movie, you'd have to realize that you would be getting one of these.
Well, so this is an interesting experience.
Could they not see someone with a fucking camera in the?
That's why usually it's lower quality because they have to do a smaller camera so they can hide it. It's all these.
Because this sounds like a full theater.
So this is what I find funny is that people end up watching these movies on these shitty, awful quality, where they're filming the screen and the whole theater's reaction is recorded into the recording. So this is probably the way that people watched the Simpsons movie for the first time, through like a bootleg, shitty ass. You know, how crazy is that?
Well, there's always those like, and I hate these videos. I know some people like them, but it's like, it's like the theater reaction to Captain America doing a fucking backflip and everyone goes nuts. It's like, in America, they always take it too far in America. They always have and they always will.
Yes, that's for sure.
You know, when they finish, when like, it's like a bit of a tradition in America sometimes where like a film finishes and they clap.
Oh, God.
You know?
That's so, yeah, I know
it's
what you mean.
It's a bit cringe, you know?
Yep. Yes, it is.
It's a bit cringe. It's like clapping when the plane lands. It's not necessary.
Oh, it's over the top. Cut it out. But let's see what was it, 2007? What people in 2007 who wanted to download the Simpsons movie had to put up with. This has been clipped. These are specific clips, and we love them for a very specific reason. You'll see why in a moment. So
it's funny because like the first, do you know what I love about this first clip is that like the first joke doesn't get him. He doesn't even like let a little out. No,
he doesn't laugh at the rest.
It's the cojones that like you can hear the rest of the theater laughing.
So do you think that the guy that's laughing here, is he the guy recording it? Do you think?
Yes, definitely.
Really? He's bootlegging it and he's just laughing. Yeah. That's so crazy.
He's such a you know how many people try to find this copy now?
Yeah,
to watch it with him.
The copy becomes iconic. Yeah,
the copy has become iconic because he's laughing and he's so iconic.
Well, let's see, because this is all
like,
the clips.
The funniest thing though, as well, is that he knows he's gonna post it, but he still doesn't. He still is like, well, I'm enjoying it. It's like I want to enjoy it as well.
I may as well
I'm gonna laugh along with it. Yeah.
Straight into the microphone.
So long, losers.
What a great laugh.
What a funny laugh. Such a weird way to laugh.
He's brilliant. Oh.
Wow.
Thank you,
woo.
lady.
It's just, I can't imagine watching this movie for the first time this way. Like that would have been so hilarious.
Honestly, I know my sister saw it. Did you see it in the movies?
I did. I actually did.
I didn't. My sister did. I never saw it in the movies.
I think I was taken, by a friend of mine and his dad. I could be wrong, but maybe it was a divorced dad. So I don't. So maybe that was the reason he took us.
Hey guys, you want to go see the?
Hey, we got to see the Simpsons movie out of it. So
were you laughing at that?
I probably was. Yeah, I was more high pitched because I was like 8 years old.
It's such a funny clip to show as well.
What? It's just such a silly laugh. I mean, my goodness.
He's a hero.
He is a true hero.
I think people are trying to find the guy who posted that pirated copy. It's such a great laugh.
It really is. I mean, God, what a crazy. It's quite loud too. Like, surely the other theater goers are like, "Who is laughing?"
I know. And there's sometimes there's that guy in the theater who's like laughing a bit too loud. And it can be distracting.
That is distracting.
I'm glad they're enjoying themselves, but it's like, all right, pack it in.
Pack it in now, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit too much.
Well, it happens.
Here I am. Can you show them more teasers advert?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's
Sorry,
power
I sound
through,
like Dan right now, but this literally showed up on my YouTube video when I clicked a YouTube video and this popped up, as you always say.
Okay, great.
This is my impression of you. This literally showed on YouTube.
Sorry, Bindi.
Yes, exactly. The twisties, the fucking...
Sorry, Dan?
What's the Clash Masters, what the fuck it's called?
All right. What am I looking at? Maltesers. Yes. So
has this come up for you?
No.
We're in the same AO.
I haven't seen this ad come up for me, but I just know when it comes to Maltesers, I just know the classic. There's a few classic Maltesers. There's the one with the fan.
Yeah,
someone blows the Malteser across the desk.
That used to play in the cinema all the fucking time, and you could tell even then it was like
it was old. Yeah,
it was old, but they still like
they just used it. They said fuck it, everyone knows it,
and it must have been like they must have had like a deal with the cinema because it was like you still have time to go to the to the confectionery stand.
Want a Maltesers?
It's just like, does that work? Did some cunt go like, hey, I'm gonna go and go get some Maltesers now. I'm gonna go hit it up.
I missed out on the. I gotta go get Maltesers. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go do it now.
Hold on, love.
Yeah, dude.
I'll be right back.
Well, this is actually in a cinema, so I don't know if they.
So, do you think this is going to be the new played for years type of Maltesers ad, or what?
I just think like I wasn't offended by it, but I could definitely see some like maybe religious types getting a bit
okay
offended by it. I don't know. It's like
well, let's see.
I don't know if they play it in the cinema, but it played for me on YouTube.
Well, let's find out how inappropriate.
Let me know what you think about it.
Okay, let's have a look.
Try new Maltesers Gold. Too good to keep.
Right.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh. That's definitely.
And it's only them two? Like those two?
That is a sexual moan. That's the whole point, obviously. But it's like.
Too good to keep.
Too good to keep quiet.
Interesting.
Quiet.
Huh. Well.
Can you play again?
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Try new Maltesers Gold. Too good.
I just
good to keep quiet.
Thoughts?
What the fuck? Who thought of this? Like, who came up? Let's have two ladies coming together. I mean, what? So it was so good they orgasmed? Is that the implication?
I think it's just
is that how tasty it is?
They taste so nice that you have to like
let out. It's like when you have a nice beer and you have to go.
Well, you have to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's illegal not to. The first beer, especially the
yeah. Okay.
It's just an odd advert, and it literally again. I sound like you, but it literally it came up. It came up on. I was just randomly watching a YouTube video, and it came up, and I was like, "What a bizarre advert!"
That is
because they're making sexual moans.
Yeah, definitely.
They're making sexual moans.
You could say that.
Oh.
Wow. Why?
I know you love adverts.
I do.
So,
I really do. And
I haven't anything against it.
No, it's funny.
Do your thing.
I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, we watch ads and all this. What is an ad? Like, they want people to watch it. So we're just doing exactly what they want to do.
That is exactly right.
And
now,
if we happen to criticize it, well, that's our freedom of speech.
You have literally right now on the screen the new Maltesers Gold, which are too good to keep quiet. And it gets traction, man.
What, the ladies orgasming in the cinema?
Yeah, well, but they've also got that screen. You got that screen right there. This is literally showing the product.
Okay. I feel like it's more awkward the fact that the cinema's half empty. Like they're obviously seeing a pretty shitty film. Like not a lot of people are out.
It's a
to
chick
see
flick, I assume.
But I'm saying it's funny that there's only a few people in the cinema.
These two lovely ladies are together.
I see. They're seeing a film for the girlies, and wow, they just loved it so much.
Xavier said, "Sorry for the delay. I'm fully free from now on. I may be driving home, but smart car can do smart talk, and we're good to go."
Okay.
That's a go for launch, Houston. Well, what? How are we supposed to? I thought we were supposed to get him on the camera. This is live, folks. This is live.
It's okay if he doesn't. If he,
we can call. We can.
I can call him, and if he turns his camera off, that's fine too.
Okay.
But let's try.
Okay. Should we try call Xavier?
Should I try call him?
Let's do it.
OMG.
Will he pick up?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello. How is everything?
Good. Can you hear the sound bites?
Yeah, dude.
I can hear the sound effects. Yes.
Awesome.
Oh,
okay.
great.
So you're driving right
they
now,
sound effects?
Xavier. Is that correct?
Pardon?
Are you driving right now?
Yeah, I am driving. I'm just driving home from a family thing.
Oh, nice.
Oh, lovely. What was? Is it a close family member or was it a bit awkward?
It was it was a close family member, so no need for yes.
Lovely, lovely.
So Xavier, you're going away on holiday, and
Yes, I am going away on holiday.
and you're going away for 3.5 months.
3.5 months. That is correct.
Right. So why are you going away for so long?
Well, there's a long answer and a short answer. Do you want the long answer?
Sure. That's why we're here, man.
All right. Well, I was meant to do an exchange in London for my undergrad for 3 months, and then at the end of that 3-month exchange, I would have a month in Italy to spend with my family and my friends before term started following that. However, 2020 was the year that this was supposed to happen, and we all know what happened in 2020.
Yeah.
So because of COVID, I went on to do a postgrad, and since then have yet to go back to visit my family and friends in Italy. So I'm making the most of the time that I have missed.
I see. So
it's not an exchange. You're just going to.
Well, I am studying for a little bit, but this is not an exchange. No.
Wow. So you're studying, and where are you studying? So you're going to be studying at the.
Yeah. So I'm going to do just completely. There's a very loud car. I'm going to. I'm going to do because I've studied directing, right? I have a master's degree in film directing. I'm going to do a short acting course at one of the acting schools in London. So 2-week long acting course.
Oh wow, that's awesome! Yeah.
Just to see the other side, and then from there I'll go to Italy and spend the rest of the time in Italy.
And what do you plan to do in Italy while you're there? Just like see family and stuff?
Mostly, yeah. Just catch up with family and friends and experience the culture. Get to speak the language properly, fully, non-stop for a couple of months. That'll be really nice to remember back
so
again.
We have this idea. We have this pitch where the idea is that we'd love you to now that you've called into the show. The idea that now you can go away to Europe, and then if you want to vlog anything or film anything or put together a little thing, you can then send it in. And also you can call in to the show and keep us updated with your travels to Europe.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
That's the idea.
I think it's a brilliant idea. Yeah, I'd love to do that.
If you're down for that, obviously, but
yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I know
keep me accountable.
Of course. Xavier's been trying to come on the show now for a few years because you asked back when we were doing the show in like 2020 or something, 2021. You've been asking for a while to come on, and I appreciate the patience that you've had for us because it's been hard. Like even we struggle to get the show moving. I think sometimes it's even happening right now on the screen. Dan is completely fucking. I know you can't see it, Xavier, but it's a mess. You know.
Yeah, it's always a mess.
Our cameras are all messed up, but that's what we do. It's early days here. It's early days here. I know you're not a vlogger, Xavier, but I'm expecting a bit of a vlog out of you if you don't mind.
You might get some vlogs. You'll get some notable like bits of learning that I'll have. I'm already coming up with a few ideas. Like, so if I ever learn anything while I'm away, you'll see that.
Well, so who are you seeing? Like, you don't have to say their names or anything, but like, how are they related to you? Like, is it grandparents? Is it aunties, uncles? What's the deal?
So my great aunt still lives in Italy, and the children of my great grandparents on my grandmother's side are still there. So that's the family. And the further descendants of that, so that there are people my age as well. And then all of the friends that I made while I was living there. So when I was 8 years old, the whole family moved to Italy, and we lived there for 3 years, and then we moved back. And so for that time while I was there, I made some strong friends, and I've kept in touch. So, yeah.
Do you have any like good Italian phrases for us? Anything we can use?
Okay, you're putting me on the spot here.
I know, just like an easy one, like arrivederci or something like that. You know.
Arrivederci is just good. Goodbye. So that's another way. It's another way of saying goodbye.
It's like greeting in reverse.
Yeah. Greeting in reverse. That's a great way of putting it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah. Let's see. Give me a phrase and I'll translate it. That's much easier for me to do.
What about like I'm going down the pub for a beer? You know.
I drank beer with my friends.
That kind of thing. Like, I drank beer with my friends. How do you say that?
Okay. Ho bevuto una birra con miei amici.
That sounds that sounds a lot proper than in English, you know, like I like how it sounds.
That does sound more appealing, honestly.
It sounds proper, you know, and I like that. That's the best part about, I think, that the Italians, they had that you know, they get the food right, they
make it special. Make it,
and Xavier, can I ask, are you is there any chance of maybe a holiday romance on the cards, or?
Ooh.
Not that I'm planning to see anyone there for that. No, I mean, I'm traveling alone, so that means I'm traveling alone.
Perfect.
So I cannot. Yeah. The political answer is I cannot confirm nor deny.
Will you say on the show if you possibly encounter some kind of romance on holiday, or if you're at least talking to someone, would you be able to?
It would be on a case by case basis.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. All right.
I think that's a gentleman answer.
That's reasonable. Yeah, very reasonable.
I respect that. I mean, there might be a childhood friend that you grew up with who now wants to have a bit of a holiday romance. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, we'll see. That's it's still a long ways off. I've got to do an acting course first, so we'll think about that later.
Well, I'm just curious as well. You're going to Italy. Are you going to do any like cooking courses or anything like that? I know that's a big thing to do while you're there.
No, not really. I'm not really a cook myself. So
I see.
I'm explaining this terribly. I have a younger brother, and typically, as families do, someone takes the role of the cook. And out of me and my younger brother, my brother is the cook. So.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, if you do a lot of eating on the holiday, then at least you're making the most of your trip. So, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Taste the good food.
I'm really looking forward to the gelato from my favorite gelateria.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Italian dish, like pizza, pasta? What's the best?
Gnocchi.
Ah, okay. That's a good pick. Yeah, gnocchi is nice.
Am I going dotty?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you are.
Well, Xavier, we also know you from the 50% Doctor Who podcast, which I co-host with Aiden.
Yes.
And we were talking a little bit tonight about how you and I came into acquaintance. Is it true you asked Aiden to come on to the 50% Doctor Who podcast? Is that right? You said you wanted to come on and talk about, was it Girl on the Fireplace, your first one?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yeah.
So you asked, you heard Aiden did a Doctor Who podcast and you said, I'd love to come on.
Yeah, basically. I invited myself on, like the little, like I did for this as well, kind of, in a way.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I didn't know you, but then we became acquaintances. I think you came back on for Blink or something. But we started having this kind of like working relationship between, doing the podcast and stuff. And then we met in person a few times. And I think since then we've become very close. And I've always said this on our show, on Aiden and I's show. I think that you're a hoot. I honestly do. And I think you're super funny and talented. And I love your ramblings. And I love your Star Trek knowledge. I always try to, when you come on our show, because Aiden likes to plan stuff. And I always like to think that I like to derail it a little bit. And I think you're great at derailing stuff. With your...
I have a very good skill at derailing, yes. Yeah.
And I thought, it would be a bit weird to have you on without you saying your Star Trek knowledge. Would you say that you're a Trekkie?
I am definitely a Trekkie. Yeah, I am as much of a Trekkie.
How much of a Trekkie? Are you more of a Trekkie than you are a Doctor Who fan?
Well, I mean, look, Star Wars doesn't have a fan base name, but like I'm as much of a fan of Star Wars as I am a Trekkie, as I am a Whovian.
Really?
I'm just a very, very diverse science fiction, science fantasy buff. I love.
Yeah, you're a sci-fi guy.
The sci-fi guy. Yeah.
Coochie Gatwa.
Yeah, that is Aiden saying in Coochie Gatwa.
Coochie Gatwa.
That was Aiden's first pronunciation of Shooty. And how did you find the latest series, Xavier? Because I actually did want to have you on. Again, stuff falls through. But what were your thoughts on the latest series of Doctor Who? Some people called it too woke. What did you think?
Too woke is a weird standpoint to have, especially with Russell writing it. What are they going to? The guy that did Queer as Folk, it's not going to be left leaning. Like who? That's insanity. This was an incredible run for me. I am very, very, very happy with a lot of the episodes. A lot of them.
I'm kind of with you, Xavier.
Yeah, I'm like, can you list them in order? Because I don't have access to them, please.
Oh, that would be Space Babies. It started with the first week we had Space Babies and Devil's Cord.
Okay, yeah. So Space Babies, I didn't like that much. It was a little bit too far in the childish realm, but I think it really does help set up what Doctor Who is to a new fan base. I think that it did the super zany thing. And went
Dad said
so
it's the worst
far.
episode Doctor Who's ever seen.
Yeah, but it went super far as a means to try and like show a new audience, which is what it was intending to do. Like this is what Doctor Who is. Devil's Cord, 10 out of 10. Fucking love that.
Wow.
Episode. I love it to bits. Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm with you, Xavier, in the standpoint that I found it fun. I wouldn't necessarily myself say it was the best, even that Doctor Who's ever been, or the best show I've seen.
It wasn't the best, but it was a very good episode.
Well, I'm talking about the season 1 as a run. I think it was just a fun experience. I don't think
what I'm talking about?
I don't think it was necessarily at every point the best version of Doctor Who at the moment, but it was certainly for me the funnest that it's been in quite a while.
Yeah. Can you go through the next episodes, please?
And so Boom by Stephen Moffat. I know you're a Moffat fan.
That's also a 10 out of 10. That was phenomenal.
I gave it a 9.
Yeah.
I'm Stephen Moffat simp, just same as you. I really loved it. I thought it was great. I'm worried to ask. So 73 Yards is my favorite episode of the series. What did you think of 73 Yards?
It's also a 10 out of 10.
You go off, King. You go off. You just okay. You know what? That is why.
Well done.
Thank you. All right, and then what did you think of Dot and Bubble, the next episode?
Oh, that would have been. I think that Dot and Bubble shows the kind of. It was very well designed in that it plays to audience expectations as a means to trip up the audience, right? You don't expect there to be people of color in a TV episode, so you don't realize they're racist to the very end. That's pretty fucking cool. That it didn't land very well, but the idea was very, very high class. And I also think that this is one of the 2 times, and I'm counting 2 times, that Shooty should have cried, because they overused that single tear thing. Yeah, when he sees the mother walk away at the start, or 3 maybe, when he sees the mother walk away at the start, when he says goodbye to Ruby at the end, and this time, that would have been perfect. But all the other times feel a little bit overblown.
What about Rogue? We're calling this the gay episode, you know.
Gay pop.
A lot of action.
Okay. So Rogue, from a storytelling standpoint, is probably a 9 out of 10. Jonathan Groff being Jonathan Groff makes it a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
I liked I like the vibe, the theme, the Bridgerton vibes. Have you watched Bridgerton?
I haven't watched Bridgerton, but I love that they actually used the score, like the reinterpretation of pop songs as
that was cool.
Music. They did that, like they used the actual track that Bridgerton used.
Oh wow, really? Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. And what do you think of the final, the 2-part final?
That was a miss. That was a miss. Yeah, I didn't like that.
I think we can all agree. I think everyone agrees that the finale
was underwhelming.
Yeah.
So
I really love the opening scene of the second episode with the spoon and the woman. If you've seen the 18th century remake of War of the Worlds, the BBC production that's like a 3-episode of War of the Worlds, but set in the 18th century.
I've heard about that, yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me very much of how that was constructed. And just the idea of like this woman.
Was that show any good though? The recreation, I never got around to watching it. Was it any good?
Not the American recreation, but the BBC one that's set in the 18th century is very, very good.
Yeah. I've seen the Spielberg one, but I haven't seen the BBC one.
Yeah, the one with Rafe Spell, I think, is the guy's name.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so tell me this, Dave. You're going to Europe. You're going to Italy. How are you going to be watching stuff while you're over there? Can you still stream? I mean, what's the deal? Do they have Netflix over there?
They have Netflix, yes.
Okay.
And
is
they
it
would
the
probably
same
have a
Netflix, or do you have a VPN?
They would have
how are you gonna...
for sure.
They would have a different Netflix. I think the only thing I would be unable to access would be Binge and Stan.
Oh, but Binge has HBO. Yeah, you gotta. You're not gonna have any HBO shows, my friend.
Are you following anything at the moment, Xavier? Are you watching anything week by week? Are you watching House of Dragon or The Boys?
I'm currently watching The Boys.
Right.
I'm plotting my way through The Acolyte.
Okay. You've been enjoying a new Disney show, right? Now Doctor Who's done. You're enjoying a Disney
from one Disney show to another.
from one Disney show to the next.
I'm also making my way through the entirety of Prodigy, because that dropped the whole 20 episodes all in one go.
Is that an anime?
No, sorry, that's Star Trek's children's show.
Oh, I see. My apologies.
Animated children's show. Yeah. Star Trek Prodigy. Yeah.
Okay, great. So you're up to date on Star Trek too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you seen every Star Trek piece of media, Xavier?
I haven't. I have seen every Star Trek piece of media in the abstract. I haven't completed Deep Space Nine yet, and I've seen bits and pieces of Voyager and I've seen most of The Next Generation and bits and pieces of the original series, but I know so much about it that it's like, oh yeah, I remember this episode from the reference to it in this other episode, because that's Star Trek. It's just so together.
Well, Next
I watched all of
Generation that's
Enterprise.
the most popular,
I'm up
isn't
to
it?
date on all of the modern stuff that was released post Discovery. I watched everything, including the short treks that are unavailable. Yeah, Picard season 1 and 2, as much of a bummer as they were, season 3 was phenomenal. Yeah.
Get
Terry
through the
Matalas-
first 2 series to get to a third series.
No.
That's
Just
really great.
just skip to series 3. Just skip to season 3. You don't need the first 2. Just skip to season 3. Seriously, that's the show.
My
nothing else
favorite way
there,
to
I
watch a
think.
TV show, just only watch parts of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not worth it though. They get rid of most of the main cast anyway. In between season 2 and 3. So yeah.
Well, tell me this, Xavier. Are you going to be visiting any big landmarks? Places that are worth the Colosseum, for example?
I will be in Rome. I don't know if I will be visiting the Colosseum specifically, but I will be definitely visiting the Duomo in Florence. Because
they filmed the new Gladiator there.
Did they?
In the actual Colosseum?
No, I'm just.
I don't think they did. I
was going to say. I think could they?
I'm just kidding. I'm just goofing around.
They do concerts there though.
Wait, hold on. Have you ever been to the actual Colosseum?
No.
I've watched Gladiator.
Because because at this point the floor is just destroyed. It's like the floor in which the actual thing happens is open to the underground network of catacombs that they had that they would send things up in, right? So there is no floor of the Colosseum, so they couldn't shoot Gladiator 2 or Gladiator in the actual Colosseum because it doesn't have a floor.
I thought they did concerts in there. Am I nuts?
They might. They do have a little platform that like replaces some of the floor, but yeah.
I see. Fake shit.
My town that I used to live in Italy, Prato, it has a castle that still remains. So I'll be passing that quite often because it's in the city center.
Okay, lovely. I mean,
like an actual castle.
We'd love to see it. If you do a castle tour, take a video. We'll show it on the show. Get you can be our Italian correspondent.
I'd love to see some stuff.
I'd like the Daily Show, the Italian correspondent.
Yeah, maybe you can get us a connect with the Pope or something.
Yeah, I'd love that.
That's actually a different country. So yeah.
Oh, it's right. It's close though.
Where's
right?
the Vatican? Is that in?
The Vatican's it's near Italy, right?
It's in Rome, isn't it?
The Vatican is in Rome, but it is a different country itself. So I don't have any connections to the Vatican.
I see.
I mean, it's exciting.
Well,
so you're not going with your family. You're not going with your parents or anything. It's just going to be you.
Yeah.
Wow.
In fact,
Wow. Yeah.
the longest time I was ever in the same country as the Pope was when I was on World Challenge in Myanmar.
Wow. Was he in the Pope Mobile or?
He was in the Pope Mobile. It was the same time that the Pope the Vatican released the press release that said to stop calling it the Pope Mobile, and all of the news articles were the Pope would like people to stop calling the Pope Mobile the Pope Mobile.
Brilliant. I mean, wow. Well, it looks like you're in a real.
Have you ever seen the Pope? Do you want to see the Pope? Is that a thing that you're into?
No, I have. No, it's nothing. I have no interest in that. Not my cup of tea. Oh, I will visit Ponte Vecchio, of course, as well. And I might go to Venice, and I'll visit the Duomo in Milan, and I'll go
watch out for vampires.
The vampires of Venice,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nasty. And I'll be on Lake Como for a bit, so that's all the major sites. I'm planning to visit the location where they shot Star Wars Episode 2 and what's it? Casino Royale. No, the bit of Lake Como that they used for that. for that
I
sequence
see.
on the boot. Yeah.
Okay.
I love that.
Oh, beautiful. Well, thank you, Zay. This has been really lovely to have you on.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on it. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
We wanted to have you on, Xavier, and I think we see the, I don't know if you'd admit this about yourself, but I generally think you're like super funny and super talented, and I think that you really do make an entertaining show. So thank you for coming on. I really appreciate that. And no rush, but we'd love to talk to you whenever you're free in Europe and whenever you feel like you want to come on and chat to us. And if there are any romances, you don't have to say anything, but we would like to hear about it. Maybe you never know.
Yeah, dude.
You never know.
We'll see. We'll see.
I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for your kind words.
No worries.
Do you have a video feed and signing off, or are you too occupied?
I can pull up a video feed. Yeah,
If you're driving right now, we can't hear any like.
I know. I'm at home at the moment. I pulled into my driveway, so I've.
Oh, you've just pulled in, right? Because you can probably see.
Well, no,
us.
I had pulled in for a while, but yeah,
I see.
I have no video.
Bruh.
Hold on. Where are we?
Oh.
Hey, this is me in my car.
There you are. Lovely to see you, Zave. Thank you for the guest
thank
spot.
you so much. Yes, and be
No
sure
worries,
to
thank
pack
you.
summer clothes for Europe. Europe ain't ready for you, Xavier.
Here's the thing. I've been packed for over a month.
Of course you have. Of course.
Already, my friend. Fantastic.
That's why we love you, Xavier. That's why, because you do stuff like that. That's just so wacky. That's why I love you.
You're built different, my friend.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things.
Oh, lovely.
You're excited, and that's what matters. We're looking forward to hearing from you, and good luck, good safe travels, and seriously, record, man, and call in, and we're excited to hear from you, and we're excited to see what you get up to.
Yeah, no, thank you, man.
Cool.
Cheers. We will.
Thank you.
No worries.
All right, well, keep in touch.
Thank you, mate.
Definitely. All right. See ya.
We love you,
All
mate.
right.
Catch you later.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Bye.
Xavier, everybody.
Wow.
Xavier.
Wow. What fun.
He's going to Europe.
What fun that was.
He's a Doctor Who fan. He's a Star Trek fan. And ladies, if you are in Italy, he's coming.
Yeah, anyone in Italy, watch out for
You can't
for
deny that he's coming, 'cause
Our
he is.
fella Zave. I mean, my goodness.
He's coming. So.
Well done, Xavier. Thank you for the beautiful appearance. Hit him with the applause. He deserves it.
Look. I'm sure some people listening, they don't know Xavier from a bar or so, but I generally do think that he's a good bloke, and I think
I'm gonna come.
he's coming to Europe, and he's
beautiful.
I generally think he has a funny outlook on life, and he's a good bloke, and I love
He's a
him,
good
so.
lad. He's a good lad. He's gonna keep us up to date. Gonna keep us abreast with everything happening over in Europe. Lots of crazy things, and we're gonna have the dice straight to you guys. The dope.
Thank you.
We never left the bar today.
Some fucking shenanigans are going on with the bar, with some camera things, I suppose. Well, that's why we film live, is it not?
Yeah, that's why we figure it out on the fly, baby.
We film live and we do our thing, you know.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, folks. That's how we do it.
Hopefully we hear from Xavier soon.
Get the skinny on what's going on down in Italy.
We love you. You're very special.
All right, my pal. You ready to have a good evening? Just the two of us?
The two of us.
Off camera?
We could make it if we try. Just the two of us.
All right. Thank you,
we
pal.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
See you later, folks.
Bye. God, you really do love to just fucking... You love to say...